everyone. Today I'm going to talk about the reason I come back from Japan working holiday just after half years. There's a lot of people who are asking me, oh, why are you just staying for the half years and come back? It's supposed to be a very rare experience. You just gave up on this opportunity. For me, I'm like, well, first I have been to Japan for a lot of times. At least 5 or 6 times I travel to Japan of the different places like Osaka or Tokyo and Hokkaido. So I'm not very fascinated by I'm having a new experience there. First, because I have familiar experience in Taiwan already. In Taiwan, we have a lot of common with Japan. First, we're very safe. Second, because of they have come and take Taiwan for around 50 years. So we have a lot of culture effect from them, and Taiwanese people like Japan and Japanese culture. We learn a lot from Japan and we're trying to make ourselves just like Japanese. And second thing is that the reason why I went to Japan is because I simply want to try, and this was kind of like my gap year. I was work as an animator for 2 years when I was in Taiwan. During that period, I was very struggled because after I achieved to become an animator, I don't know what else that I can do. I don't have a ambition in the animator job. I just simply want to be an animator and just draw. But when I think about I'm going to draw the rest of my life, oh my god, that is so scary. Because this job is already overworking a lot, and people who are working for the animation, especially like key animation at all, most of the people doesn't recognize them. Only people who are in this industry and who are already professional in this job, and they will know, oh, who are the famous one, who are the famous animator and why are they famous. But for most of the people, like for example, if you talk about animator or you talk about animation, they will say, oh, like, oh, Miyazaki Hayao, but they will say, oh, that is his movie, but nobody knows who are the entire team who are making this animation. I don't want to just work over there for my entire life and nobody knows me. Even though at first I was very comfortable being a small part of it, but later on I just realized this is not what I want for my rest of my life. So later on I just quit this job. I went to Japan to trying to seek what I want to do next. I basically changed my whole working environment from drawing to customer service. I was working in a hot spring hotel in Hokkaido, and that hotel gives me a lot of benefit. For example, they offer me free dormitory, they offer me one meal, and everything is very comfortable and very convenient. And the job is just to serve food for people in the banquet. The people will come, the customer will come at night. Most of the time we work from afternoon to the midnight. We have to prepare the dinner for the customer and to lead customer to come to our banquet. During dinner time, we have to offer them the drink or some food or more rice. After customer leave, we have to wash their dishes and put the dishes back. This is our whole process. It's not very difficult. It actually doesn't require a lot of Japanese skills. When I was working over there, I just realized that half of the terms in the hotel I don't know it at all, but later on I learned most of it. Like for example, at first I don't even know what oyumi is. The oyumi is the cup which you drink for the hot tea. My colleague was telling me that, oh, like take the oyumi. I just stand there and like, what? The colleague in the working place is all very nice. I never experienced any like bully or anything that they treat foreigner badly. No, they always nice, and whenever you have some question, you just have to ask them. Everything goes well. But I just realized that first I couldn't travel a lot because of my shift time job, because it was shift time, so you cannot go anywhere most of the time. You have to make sure that you're staying in the dormitory. Your leader can help you to arrange the time, your working time. I feel very sad when I realized these things, that oh, even I'm in Japan, I still couldn't go the place which I actually want to go. The salary that I getting from there, it was less than the salary when I was working in Taiwan. The salary which I got from Japan, we have to pay around 20% tax. First, we're not getting any benefit from the tax, and second, we have to pay another tax, which I don't think that is necessary. Also, the yen depreciation is keep happening. I couldn't get enough money, and this just made me realize working in Japan is not a good idea. Yes, Japan is very convenient, and you can have more convenience service when you're over there, but the job that you're doing over there, it's not for a person who wants to travel here and there. For example, even though I was staying in Hokkaido, me and my friend went to Furano just in one day. We have to get up early around 5 or 6 and reach Furano within 4 hours. Then after a few hours, we have to come back and spend more 4 hours for it. I don't like that. I actually want to visit Abashiri, but it was very north in Hokkaido. I live in the south, so it's hard for me to reach Abashiri and then come back. It's at least need to take 3 days, and I don't think 3 days is enough for me to feel the vibe in Abashiri or some other places. Later on, I just realized that this is not going to work. It's better to just work in Taiwan and then gain enough money, then have some long vacation, go to Japan, have a proper vacation and proper travel. It's better. So later on, I just come back from Japan, but over there, I still have a lot of interesting experience there. At first, I was kept having some overworking, but the overworking was just around 2 hours or less than 2 hours. I don't remember I have overwork around 3 hours. I still remember there's one time I went to Sapporo with my friend, and we were in the shop street, and we found a Taiwanese worker who is working in, I don't know, there's some kind of a shop which have a lot of cosmetic product, and when we know that he knows Taiwan, he knows Mandarin, then we start talking. Whenever we're talking about working in Japan, he was like, no, just run. Just run as fast as you can. Like, he also says these things that travel in Japan is a good thing because of the no matter it's about navigation, map, or and this transportation system, it was very, very convenient for tourists to come here. But for the people who are working over here, first, because of the yen depreciation, so it was not enough money for people who live here. And second, if you're a foreigner who working in Japan, you have to pay at least 20% of the tax to the government. And it's not including your insurance. I just found my paycheck here. Over here, it's my working days. The total is 21 days. Here is my total working hour, around 168 hours. And this is how much money they supposed to give me. But because of the healthy insurance, and for this, it's pension insurance. I don't know why I'm still have to pay for that. But yeah, I paid it. And here is my tax, which is the 20% foreigner tax. Here is the electronic fee, just minus all of this. This is how I actually got around 122,000 yen. I also learned to keep saying お疲れ様です, お疲れ様です, and it's so funny that when you're in the company, whenever you see someone, no matter you know that person or not, if they are a worker, they would just say お疲れ様です, and sometimes it's just so quick, and they're also saying that without a soul, like お疲れ様です, and you don't even know what they're saying, but later on you just realize they are doing that for the politeness, or they just simply follow the rule to say that. It was very interesting experience for me, and later on I also learned these things, and I brought that back to Taiwan. Well, that is a good culture, but sometimes when you're seeing people who are saying that without a soul, and I just want to tell them that, well, actually you don't have to say that if you just don't have energy for that. So yeah, this is the reason why I come back from Japan. Yes, my experience in Japan is very good. My colleague is nice, and my environment is also good. The benefit from my working place is also very good. But still, it was not my main purpose. Living over there is very convenient, but it's better to just travel over there. About my other experience, like for example, what I have, there are some people who are in my working place, they have worked as a waiter for around 20 years, which I'm very surprised that how can you just being waiter for 20 years. And there's some customer which is very funny, and they're very friendly, and some of the customer, they're very creepy. So it still have a lot of stories to tell, and if you have any interest, I can share that later on. I hope you guys like my video. If you have any questions about what is my life in Japan, and if you want to ask more, you can comments down below. I will answer for your question, and if the question is so popular, maybe I will make another video to talk about that. If you are struggle with the language learning, here's my video. You can go here to watch how to make your environment to help you to learn foreign language more quicker. If you like my video, please like and maybe subscribe. I will make more video like this in the future. I'll see you next time. Bye.